If today is your first time coming to this channel, I just want to play with you. Please click that subscribe button. I'm a Liberian. I live in Australia, and I want to give you guys a few experiences that I've had in Liberia when it comes to building, based on other people, personal experience, and also, of course, my personal experience as well. Now, this is what I would say. If you want to build a house, now I'm talking about your house, your dream house. Okay, do not give it to family members to build it for you. Now, some people will say, "Oh, my family members do not cheat me. My family member do not feature you or corrupt. They are very fair and they can do everything that I say they should do." Now, that's good. Now, this is what I would say, especially if you're not a builder. Now, there's something that is very clear. When we travel out of Liberia, generally out of Africa, but specifically Liberia, because even our neighboring countries are doing way, 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 way better than us when it comes to development. Today, you go to Liberia, people have Zimshack. And somebody, you see a person say, "Man, I have a place that I want us to go to, and that place is modernized." You go there, and they're still using bucket to flush the toilet. That is modernized. So that just tell you how way back and backward the country really is. And it is not the fault of the citizen or the resident of the country. And I don't know who to blame, but it's every one of our fault, right? Now, if we come from the diaspora and we decide to go back home to Liberia, we have different taste of texture when it comes to building. If you want to build, you don't want to see all kinds of uh, you know, funny looking stuff on your house. You do not want all kinds of coloring, like painting all around your house. You want if to finish the house, it is well completed. Okay, now you can give a plan to a Liberian. Now, without the right supervision of that plan, you're gonna see something absolutely different. My auntie was building in Liberia. Use family member, use people that she knew without a licensed builder. Now, this is the problem. When it comes to a licensed builder, the thing is this: it costs more, but they will do their job. When it comes to a person you may know, it costs less, but the result may not be what you want. That's just the problem. So you don't have to tell yourself what you want. Do you want a well finished building, or you want a building that is cheap but you're not proud of? Okay? Now let's get back to the main topic. The reason why I said do not give money to your family members to build your house, or relatives, or a person who is not qualified to build your house. Now, it forces people to actually go and learn how to build. Okay? Cause because we're gonna have to stop using tradies who just did not get the right qualification, who did not even spend 4 years, 2 to 3, 4 years practicing. And today they consider themselves builders. We need to encourage our people to go back to school to learn these things. We are in the diaspora. It's when I say learning, it's not about going to the classroom and just sit there. No, we are talking about people who are literally doing apprenticeship. When you're doing apprenticeship to be fully qualified, in most places you are going for not less than 3 years, 3 to 4 years, right? To get that apprenticeship approved and be well qualified to actually do something by yourself. Okay. Number two, we have to not build of our parents or family members or relatives in Liberia, because the kind of house that we want, they have no idea how it looks. They have no idea how they have not experienced such thing. The only houses they have experienced And the only style of houses they have experienced is the one they have lived in and they have seen. In Liberia, how many decent, well-built houses, finished, touch, house ceiling, interior, perfect, have you come across? Nothing. Okay. So we have to really ask ourselves, what do we want? And number three, I would say do not build with them because many of them are corrupt. Many of them will literally steal your money or deliberately misuse your money without no guilt, without fear, without, consciousness. I'm telling you, the story that I've heard the family members doing to their own relatives from the diaspora or in the diaspora is ridiculous. And I think that is something that is not unique to any individual. It is not unique at all. This has happened to almost every adult in the diaspora that may probably grew up in Liberia, okay? Grew up in Liberia and left and went to the United States or in the diaspora and and knows a lot of people back home and they start to do something and they get dealt with. The lucky ones are the ones that were born in Australia or in Liberia, or I mean, the one that were born in the diaspora, grew up in the diaspora, they know no one back home. So they had no burning on them, they had no deal with them, right? So this is what I'm saying. And the other thing is, when it comes to the management aspect, when you are building with family members, all they know is that there is money. Now, the right budgeting will not be done because they don't know how to do it. They don't know what to do from the foundation to roof level and to the finishing. So you may end up spending more money building with family members than even building with a licensed professional. These are things that you should put into your mind and you should put into calculation or into consideration. Okay. Now, I can go on and on to give you reasons why you shouldn't build with family members. Okay. Um, family members knows your weakness. They know that when they eat your money, you are not going to chuck them in jail. Now, with a licensed professional or licensed builder, before they start your building, there will be contract signed. You have paper trail that you can follow through to court and maybe coerce these guys to pay back your money if things doesn't go the way it's supposed to go based on the contract signed. So these are some of the benefits. Our our relatives back home, sometime we actually wrong them because we want them to do something that they're not qualified to do. We want them to do something that they never done before. So some of them can be real sincere and actually do it according and to their best or to the best of their knowledge, of their ability. But their best is nothing to you and I. That's the problem, right? And you have to give your building, like, especially when it comes to like a dream house or you want to do Airbnb, you want to build these things. Now, if you give it to your family member, they're going to find somebody who do bricklaying somewhere and give it to them, and that person will pretty much do almost everything. We know in the diaspora, you have bricklayers come and do their work and they leave. Okay? And then you have roofers who come and do their work and they leave. And then you have people who do the zinging, want to do their work and leaves. People come and do their plumbing. People come and do the electrician aspect of it. The people come and do the plastering. People come and do the flooring. Listen, everybody is professional in their field. Nobody wakes up and do everything. In Liberia, one person can do almost everything. That is a disaster. You cannot be jack of all trades because you just gonna be, you know how the result will be. So that's my thing. Hey, I might be right. You might be right. I might be wrong. You might be wrong. That is just an advice. if you are looking into undertaking a professional job and good job, you want to get something done, do not use your family members, because first of all, they will not know how to get a foundation done. Some of these guys, you need a professional engineer who knows the in and out of building. Because sometimes you will need fund before you even start a foundation, you will need to do a soil testing. You know how to do this thing in the United States. In Australia where I live, before they build your house, they do soil testing because they want to know what soil is that and what they need to do to enhance the foundation for it to be able to support the building that you're going to build on the foundation. Okay, how do you need how what do you need to do to reinforce the foundation? What do you need to do to strengthen the building? What do you need to do to make sure that this building lasts? Okay, some people will just go build, put bricks. You know, you build in a swampy place, you just build bricks down and build up. Now, in 4 5 years down, the wall is soaked. Now there's no proper dam proving. There's no proper reinforcement of the foundation. You know, like listen, there's a lot that comes with building. It's not as simple as we think it is. So we have to take it very seriously. You know. Anyway, I'm going to stop here, but I promise to be doing at least 2 to 3 videos every week. If you found this video very useful, please do not forget, click that subscribe button, like this video, share with people who you think will find this video very educative and informative. I go by the name Mr. D, and don't worry, I also have ideas about, I'm also into investment, so I may come up if I have something to say. I was come and say relating to how to invest in properties because I love properties. I don't know why. I just love real estate, right? Okay. My passion is deep and deep into real estate investment. I've not done so much in Liberia, but I'll tell you this: well, I've not built in Liberia, but I have real estate, property though, not building, but lands. All right, I have lands, and that's we call that land banking. So, and I will encourage all of you to literally look into land banking. But I'll do a separate video on that, and I'll leave you guys with this. Okay, God bless you all. Stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.